Good bloody morning to you too. Welcome in for another video of myself, Darren. This is a day in the life of a HGV driver here in the UK. Yesterday was a little bit of a long day, 14 hours done, but I needed an empty trailer in the morning, so I've left it connected. Even though the trailer and the unit have not moved from last night's position, still give it a good vehicle check. They'll go around, make sure the tyres are okay, the electric's still working, and make sure the kingpin, etc. are all secured as well. It's still connected, everything's alright. Trailer condition is still in really good, no issues whatsoever, and the electrics on the truck are all working. Just rechecking all the tyres, making sure they're in good condition. Wheel nuts are not loose. A good way of telling if the wheel nuts have come a little bit loose, it's normally you get a little bit of rust markings, like when the water's been around the sides, it'll spray around this bit, so you see some markings around the sides. So make sure that's clear as well. It might be a late finish today, but it's going to be a nice easy one at least. Time's now just hit 9:15 already. So it's taken a while to get loaded, and that's one of the main reasons is because I had to wait for the class 2s to get finished loaded, and the FLT guy didn't start until a little bit later. He was on the bay where I'm getting the collection from. The road's still closed over to the right. Traffic might be a little bit heavier now coming over this way. I'll go straight to Widnes first to collect, I think it's another 4 pallets, and then I'm delivering both loads over to the client over in Runcorn. So I've been there quite a few times. There's a nice little butty wagon at the end of the road as well. It's always so tempting to use. And traffic looks really heavy up there, but I'm not too sure if that's for the slip road for everybody's come off at the Haydock junction on the M6 South, because that's the M6 right above me now. We're going underneath. Yeah, traffic looks really heavy here actually. Quite heavier than normal. Should only take me about 25 minutes or so to get to our depot at Widnes. Straight down the M62, no, the M6, then to the M62, and then jumping on the M57 southbound, and it's pretty much just off the end of the junction near Knowsley Expressway. It shouldn't be too bad if the traffic's good. We're out there now at Widnes. A little bit of a queue at the moment. There's 2 class 1 trucks in front of me, and then there's a class 2 getting loaded inside the yard, so it could be here quite a while. So with that being said, let's go stick it over to a bit of POA. Still here waiting around, so might as well take this opportunity to do some cleaning. Got to spruce the place up a little bit because I've been off for a few days. There's a couple of footprints over here in this middle section. Let's get it all clean and wiped down. Same for around here as well. Give it a nice little spray, clean all the glass, and just getting it that nicer and that little bit more cleaner. After all, I'm in this cab for 15 hours some days, so you want it nice and clean. That's a little bit nicer already. 2 hours later, still here. However, I've got a bit of entertainment to keep me company. Like this thing here, just moving big tubes around. And the reason why it's taking so long to get loaded and unloaded at this place at the moment is because there's construction going on right outside the gates. So they've had to halt any trucks going in and out of the yard for about 45 minutes. These fellas are digging up the bits of the road. Fortunately though, it's not our problem and it's not our fault. So we can only get access to the yard whilst they're not digging it up, to be honest. Don't really know what else to say about that one. I wonder what that thing's for anyway. Finally free and back on the road now. I can continue the day. As I said before, quite an easy one. I didn't think it would be this easy though. I feel like I'm stealing a living, to be honest with you, at the moment. I know a lot of people do complain about waiting around and stuff, but the way you got to see it is you're still getting paid the exact same whether you're rushed off your feet or you're waiting around to get a delivery or collection sorted out. So it's not your fault. You can only do what you can do. And unfortunately, it's part of the job, isn't it? Sometimes you got to wait around for an hour or two. And it's just with the circumstances of the yard getting work done, etc. It's just put a massive delay on the day, really. But again, luckily I don't have a busy one planned for me. So after I've done Runcorn, I'm going to get some dinner whilst I'm getting unloaded, because I've been sat around, been on POA, so I'm going to class that as my dinner break. I'll get 15 or 30 minutes a little bit later on. But whilst I'm getting unloaded, there's a butty wagon just literally 20 yards away, so I might as well get myself something to eat from there, probably some salt and pepper chips or something. That's the diet out the window then, officially, I suppose. I'm still trying to eat more healthier, but it's all about moderation, really, isn't it? You can eat what you want, but as long as you only have the one or the two bad things, you just don't go over the top and gouge on a tray of donuts, do you? One donut's not going to hurt you, maybe 25 will. That's my philosophy anyway. I don't really need to lose a lot of weight anyway. I was only trying to lose about a stone. I'm just coming up to the Runcorn toll bridge, which bridges between Widnes and Runcorn. It's quite a good bridge, to be fair. I don't mind it. It does the job, get from one side to the other side, doesn't it? Oh, just took it out of me a little bit, that. Waiting around. Let's slow down a little bit, let them in, and where possible need to move over. It's all clear. It's been up in about 8 years now on this bridge, getting on. It's gone bloody quick. I remember coming down when it was all getting built, just watching them do it. I think it's quite fascinating, to be honest with you, the way they build some of these structures. How it all stays in position. Bit of a sneaky one though, because you can forget sometimes to actually pay the charge, especially if you're coming over after like a long day travelling. You think, right, I'll pay it later, because you've got to pay it online. If there's only you in the car, you can't do it there and then, can you? Because you're driving. So you get home and you forget, and it's got to be paid by midnight, and then before you know it, you've got big fines coming on your doorstep, haven't you? Happened to one of my friends, that. Ended up getting like an £800 charge from this bridge. My word. I was all cornered off on the other side. I don't know if there's done any roadworks or anything. A bit further down, maybe. It looks like a lot of people are coming off at the junction on the other side of the roundabout, coming off the roundabout, and then back on the other side. So it looks like they closed a little section of it. I'm probably about 2 miles up the road now from where I am, from the first delivery. And it's 12:20. Got the buckles undone. Curtains back. and then unloaded. So whilst I'm getting unloaded just there, the boy van is there. Rude not to. I was originally going to go for a jacket potato, cheese and beans. I think that would have been a bit more healthier as well. But instead, I've settled for salt and pepper, chips and chicken. And look who's just turned up. H&M Ryan. So much for me thinking it's going to be a nice day today. It's absolutely awful out there. Got to leave my warm cab, warm, dry cab to go do the curtains in a second. Absolutely soaked I am now. Come on, Ryan, get out of the way. Take it easy, lad. A little bit of a change of plan since I was at this place. I'm now going straight towards Bootle near the docks. It's got something stuck on the side then. I'm going straight down towards the docks in Liverpool. Collecting a couple pallets from there, and then there's another place not too far away from Bootle for a collection as well. And then I think I'll be going straight down to Ashton, dropping it all off at the hub, and then start shunting. It's 20 past 1 at the moment. It's gone quick though, considering I've not really done much today. Really gone quick. I think I've done about 3.5 hours worth of waiting around today. You don't get it often like this, but when you do, you gotta enjoy it. And that's why I always say to people, bring stuff to work that's going to keep you entertained on these long waits when you have days like today. There's nothing worse when you're somewhere and there's no signal on your phone, you can't watch your TikTok videos or YouTube. So, I have a couple of films downloaded on Netflix or the Amazon Prime, any of them. That's the collection done over at Acoustics. So let's get out of this way. It looks a little bit more clearer today around this area. And my next one,
turn left onto Berry Street, then turn left.
Is a left and a left and a little bit further on. So I've got the sat nav on at the moment for the Google Maps to see where it is, because the postcode is a little bit different.
Turn left onto Earlham Road.
Okay, cheers mate. You don't need to shout out every time I need to do a left or right turn. I like to have these things on silent, being honest with you. And it's
go past
only...
these lights, then at the next set, turn left.
Siri, can you let me do my vlogging, please? We're much grateful. It'd be really great if you could, keep quiet. Thanks, Siri. As I was saying before Siri started interrupting me, it's 6 minutes away and it's 1.7 miles. It's only around the corner. So I should be there at 2:45. That's all the jobs now done over in Liverpool. Head back to Ashton, empty off. There's Everton's warehouse. Not a football ground, shall I say. It does look like a warehouse though, doesn't it? You gotta admit. Once been emptied off as well, then I'm going to be starting shunts. It's 3:15 at the moment, and I'm meant to be starting at 4 o'clock doing the shunts. So I'm going to be a little bit late for that. Probably past I'll be there for, I think. Which reminds me, I actually need to ring the depot to see if they want me to just drop the trailer or stay with it and get it emptied. Hopefully it'll be the first option anyway. That's my trailer now dropped in the yard, and now I can start the shunts. It's It's currently 5:15 and it's took me about 35 minutes to get through Ashton, which normally takes me like 10 minutes to get through. Roadworks are a nightmare around here right now. Luckily though, where I'm doing the shunts, it's only about 200-300 yards away, so it's nice and easy to get to. Make sure that pin's secured. Line's connected. Reversing into these bays, the lines on the floor are not straight, so when you reverse up following one of the lines as you normally would, you're a little bit ski-whiff then from the bay where you need to be. Tip of the day as well, when it's really windy, do one side of the curtain at a time. Just do one, close it, then do the other side. If you have both sides open, it's like a ship's sail in a wind. An absolute nightmare to get back in. And that's the first trailer done, literally 10 minutes. 2 forklift drivers with double forks to just take 4 pallets off at a time. Fantastic. So that's 2 trailers done. Now drop this off, pick up the third. It's an absolute pain though to get in these ones because the bays are just not straight. I know I said it last time, but yeah, really not. So I'm just trying to look for road markings on the floor from the tyres. That doesn't look too bad. As you can see, the barrier on the floor, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little bit off, whereas my trailer is lined up perfect with it. Wherever it needs to go. Well, that one is a little bit off that way, so you have to be careful. Just like that, 3 trailers done, 6:30. Just got to drop this one back off on the bay around the corner, then that's me done for the night. I reckon I'll be leaving the yard for about 7 o'clock, so I am going to call it a day for the video. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget that like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great week, have a great weekend, and as always, stay safe out there. Bye for now.